Whoa, Cuban like, whoa, everything is gonna be alright. Whoa, everything is gonna be alright now. It's one life, one heart, one love, one race, one world, one blood.
Like the golden era, man, it was just artists that would hit you. So many artists from New York that was dope. And they all, you see how New York had the whole game shut down, but it was artists from the same place, meaning New York, and we had different flows. Like niggas was different. Now everybody was sound the same. You know what I'm saying? That you gotta sound like you from down south now. Even New York niggas trying to sound like they're down south. Absolutely. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hip hop is a chameleon, so it changes into whatever the demand is. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why you can't really blame it. But that's how far we've become. Like the originality was so beautiful about, you know, our hip hop, our era when we came up. You know, we had the Buster, we wanted to make you party, it was crazy. You know, Top Boat Quest, it was just a nice mellow cat, and you just sit back, puff an L, and just enjoy it. You know, you had, you know, the Nas lyrical scripture painter, you know, Biggie, the flamboyant, ugly, but suave nigga. Yeah. So you just had all of that, man. And then DMX, the dog.
But when he came out, forget about it, bro. Yeah, I tell you, man, I was
originality. Yeah. Nobody could be ever like him.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, what's EPMD? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was also NWA fan for life, like since they started. Like, even when I was in New York, I was the only nigga probably out here putting that NWA shit out my window, blasting it. When I was young, when I was like 15, nigga, I was blasting that shit out my window after school. Niggas just like, what the fuck is this? I used to love NWA, that was my shit. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas made me one of my, and a little twinkle of a Slick Rick, like, Slick Rick too. You can't sleep on that's the best storyteller. That's the best storyteller, like that. Yeah, Slick Rick was.
I used to love when that what the technique came out, man.
Oh yeah. It's like technique. Yeah, that and Juice, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It takes place uptown. Like we walk in the sidewalk. It's good to know that, you know, people appreciated that. Right now, I don't got a favorite MC, but the last one that was my favorite was 50. Because I gravitated to his story, you know what I'm saying? Because it was something like similar to mine, but in different ways. He got the real shot. He had the monsters behind him to really get that shot, even though, you know, he worked his ass off to do it. And his music was dope. It's just he had the Dre to back him up. And really, you know what I'm saying? He was the underdog, you know what I'm saying? He went the underdog and in every way, real life and music. So, you know, he went above that. All of that shit, man. He became who he became, and his music was dope. You know what I'm saying? I felt that track that he did. Get Rich or Die Trying is probably my last favorite album. That's a classic to me. You already know, man. If you get older in the game, and you've been in the game, and you've been through the golden era of rap, and you see it now, and you don't see that love really reciprocated through real like media and stuff like that. But it's always in the history books, of course, of hip hop, where you know the real masters, you know, tip their hat off and they give that love. So, you know, just with that alone, I'm good with it. But at the end of the day, you know, I take music serious when I grab that pen and pad and I try to make a song. You know, I take it serious with a message, with whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? It just goes to the next level in my head. When I give it to the fans, you know what I'm saying? I expect that type of reaction of, yo, how deep you did this, you said this. I felt it because this went on in my life. That's the reason why you do it. You know what I'm saying? Pete White saying, be like, yo, back in the days, and be like, yo, this nigga Rakim and G-Rap said this. And we used to battle each other with their lyrics in the corner. Can't do that with these niggas. Like, real MCs was policing the actual state of hip-hop at that time. And niggas bit, nigga, they get punched in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Niggas come out of character, they get thrown off the stage. It's not what they saying. They get shot at, nigga, and ran out, or whatever the show they doing. So that was the difference back then. You know what I'm saying? Not to even say that was cool. I'm just saying that was just how real it was and how real we took this music and how we policed ourselves to keep it, you know, to keep the authentic, real MCs on top.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you could just bite the last MC that came out and you're on top. It's no policing of that. There's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no steps they go through anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody sound like Pun around there, be like, You gotta earn that. You can't be a happy-go-lucky nigga. You gotta be doing what Pun was doing. You gotta write that shit, but you gotta live that life Pun was living. Like, you know what I'm saying? And hold it down like Pun held it down. For me to even give you that prop. But, you know, I ain't going nowhere. But really me sitting down making an album is taking a pause also, because it's just the way the game is right now, like the industry, and you know, you put something on the computer right now and it's just free for everybody. Like, I mean, I'm an artist, I love giving my fans the music, but I'm not gonna do this shit for free. So, you know, the blueprint has to be right, it has to be reinforced. The labels ain't really fucking with a nigga because, of course, I guess they still, you know, certain niggas on top that don't rock with me, so I guess they don't want to rock with me. This is how it is in the game. But me doing my independent thing, I still do it. Still be, like I said, putting little singles out there, let people know where I'm at. But really getting inside and making that machine, you know, it's hard. That machine is hard because you have to have them branches where, you know, where just like they got you. What the fuck is that? That was a channel. I thought it was fucking giant fish type thing. Yeah, so really still that's under construction still. You know what I'm saying? Just building, making people play their position, and that's something I had to really put in first, because, you know, I'm a nigga that really paid my dues to the most, to the extras, because I did a lot of things from my heart, and then when you look back and you be like, you did all this shit from your heart, and you gave a lot of different people this, and you did free things, and that, and then you expect it back when you need it. Now people just go like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that. It's like the street game almost, and it's like, damn, I ain't play this game right here. Like the streets really, I played that humble, out of my heart shit because of music. You know what I'm saying? So I, you know, those channels I gave that love to when I was coming up, I expect that love when a nigga's not as hot as he used to, and he's trying to get back up. So you expect that love, but then those doors closed down because it's just like, you gave you faggot niggas love. They should have gave them love. You know what I'm saying? If I take that back, those niggas, you shouldn't even give them that love, because they don't, you know, they'll shit on you the first chance, you know, they get. I like what's going on. It's just, you know what I'm saying, too much of the one thing is no good.
Right.
Too much dancing, bullshit, fake ass lyrics. So we just gotta, you know, it's a time for everything. And that message gotta come back too. You know what I'm saying? The message in the songs.
Yeah, gotta be saying something, huh?
Positivity also, it can't just be all negative, man. It gotta be some good shit too. That's, you know, for the kids, for you.
It's one life, one heart, one love. One race, one world, one blood. One judge that's sitting up above. It's the money, only God we trust. Now you can put your bottom dollars on demons, but when it's time for you to go, you're leaving. But as long as my lungs are breathing, I'ma represent what I believe in. I'm on the grind trying to be what I was destined to be. Follow my dreams even when the odds were against me. Make my life an open book for the world to see. Cause in the end what matters is that I did. I'm the fly kid raised right in the projects. 167th Street between Union and Prospect. Bronx, New York City, no pity was the logic. It's dope, my neighborhood wasn't as good as Mr. Rogers. Money was the object, honeys were the profit, and I wasn't the dummy stuck in just that getting by shit. I was trying to visualize the prize through my optics. I was trying to end the prize, be wiser than Isaac Newton, be a G when we're pulling gravity, where MC squared times infinity equals me. If knowledge is the key, I'm a scholar to the T. Graduated with honors, got a street college degree. Yo, I had to bleed in them scuffles, read through they hustle to see what my friends and enemies was up to. What's the story without the troubles? Maury without them couples, shorties without a bubble, glory without a struggle. Tell me. One life, one heart, one love. One race, one world, one blood. One judge that's sitting up above. It's the money, only God we trust. Now you can put your bottom dollars on demons, but when it's time for you to go, you're leaving. But as long as my lungs are breathing, I'ma represent what I believe in. I'm on the grind trying to be what I was destined to be. Follow my dreams even when the odds were against me. Make my life an open book for the world to see. Cause in the end what matters is that I did. Now I was running with DMC it, New York to LA, and I love to get in trouble with NWA. Laid back to some rockin' and Big Daddy dropped in. Cool G rap, slick Rick, nobody topped them. Had me bopping down the block with a bubble vest, nothing less. Beatbox battles, it was Dougie Fresh. Took the stress out my chest with some De La Soul. Drop called Quest, brand Nubian was ghetto goals. I'm that ghetto rose risen out the concrete. Her arms reach deeper than the Farrakhan speech. Hip hop crazy, I'm a hip hop baby. Look, I'm just a product of what hip hop made me. I could have been that big shot, the split tops daily. I give props to hip hop, cause hip hop saved me. One moon, one star, one sun. One Tito, one Celia, one Pun. One Biggie, one Pac, one gun. So much justice, yet they ain't getting none. We sick and tired of all the grieving. We keep it quiet, but the riots feeding. On the blood of the innocent bleeding. We all the same, but the scales ain't even. Now I'ma tell you, homie, like a homie told me. A homie told me, me. Ask the Wu, cash rules everything around me. Around me. Hip hop till I die, it's just who I be. No matter how much changes, I could only be me. Yo. Now from the start, I gave you my heart, I gave you my soul. I shot up the charts, I fell off the globe. God gave me a part, I'm playing my role. So no matter how hard it got, I stayed on the road. It's all a part of life's up and downs. But if it wasn't for my real fans who stuck around, I wouldn't be nothing now. The love was so profound, it made me go another round. Buried alive to die, y'all lifted me above the ground. Safe and sound, now I'm bound to make you proud. Bound to make you smile, before I take a bow. Real life, real stories of a ghetto child. Never settle for less. The best is worth that extra mile. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright now. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright now. Hey, young world, don't let nothing stop you, baby. Young world, the world is yours. Follow your dream, follow your heart. Hey, young world, one love, one life. It's yours. Live it. Yours, 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 yours. Your boy never left. Might take a little time fishing. Next album is gonna be called A Missing Link, and you know why? Because I've been missing like a motherfucker. That's dope. From the game, and real lyrics has been missing from the game. So when I come back, I hope y'all feel the same way I feel. No doubt. Boy.